Lamaisa, we have a hero. In every kind of situation that you're in, when you could find somebody who was in your situation, who was mamish like you, and paved the way. We have a Chaim Chernovitz, the Heilige Berman Chaim. He wrote Siddur Shel Shabbos, and he had a son Kalman who was Machal Shabbos Befer Hasim. And he showed us what to do, and he showed us why to do it, and what the mahalach is, and what you can tu'oif with your mahalach of not yelling and screaming and being merachik the child, which is so easy to do. You don't have to read any book. It comes naturally. Yell, scream, what's the matter with you? How could you do this to us? It's our house, it's my house, you're muchitza, you stole the car, we discussed this, we wrote it, we signed a contract. It doesn't require any book. But to bend over backwards, to twist into a pretzel, in order to realize that you have to control yourself, the shviras hamidus of these people in this room are the mamish like angels, where a kid can tell the parents, Rav shall be Michael me, F you, drop dead, and the parents can say, I'm so sorry I hurt you, and give them a hug. The parents who have done this to carry them through the dark years, and then years later the kids say, I can't believe all I had in life was my parents, you never dropped me. How did you not drop the patient? And that's what these parents are doing. Lamai said, there's a Tfillah, and he said the reason why he did this was because he was able to use the way he treated his child to twist Hashem's arm, so to speak, to bring Geula for the world. And the Tfillah that he said every morning is a Tfillah that all the parents say. It's in the book, it's in TP, in the manual. And I want to ask the roof to please say this in the name of everybody. Everyone will say it along. The Tfillah, for all of their names, that they should have a refuah shalem.
While the Rav is looking through the Tfillah, I just want to tell you that I once saw such a fabulous expression, and I think if we could live by this in everything in life, that we could become changed people. Any fool can count the seeds in one apple. You go home tonight, you open up an apple, count the seeds. You don't have to be a chacham. But only Hashem, the highest power, can count the apples in one seed. Think about that. That's brilliant. Any fool can count the seeds in one apple, but only Hashem, the highest power, can count the apples in one seed. And when you plant a seed of love, and a seed of caring, and a seed of time with a child, you never know how many apples can grow from that. I remember I once asked Rav Volba, I told him I have the opportunity to speak to parents. What should I tell the parents that they should give their children? And he said, time and love. And my son was in the kollel at that time, and I guess he was afraid he was going to have to give a lot of time to his kids. So he asked Rav Volba, how much time do I have to give my kids? And you know what he said? As much as they need. And that's what it is. We are here to try to bring the next generation to the level that we would want. And it takes time, and it takes love, and it takes seeds. And with seeds of love and time, with Hashem will grow apples and blossom. And a person should just never give up and never stop davening. Kabe al Hashem chazak v'yamis, the Gemara says, what happens if you daven and it didn't happen? Daven again. That tefillah is the greatest thing that we can do. Never give up and just plant seeds of love and time.
Say the Lashon Rabbim, everybody says the Lashon Rabbim. Ribono shel olam, habe itnu asher anachni oisim min b'neinu. Af al pi she'einu moilchim b'derech tunim. Anachni oisim lohem rav toiv v'chesed. Anachni buso v'dom, chol shken atu v'vini od rachman toiv v'meite v'rav chesed. V'vada irui v'hugin v'fanechu v'snaig v'fanechu keim. אף על פי שחס ושולם אינם אויסים לרצונך ולרצונו של מוקרים. עתו כרחם אוב אבולים תרחם ולילי, ותשפיע דו ניטול יתפרחיסני, וקל וחומר תומד ממני ריבונו של עולם. So solche sein zu sehen, jüdische Nachas, von alle jüdische Kinder. So solche sein zu haben, die Koyach lieb zu haben, die Koyach und die Sechel lieb zu haben, alle jüdische Kinder. Und man darf gedenken, Yaakov und Esau, כשו Esau veres abute knesias Yaakov mefarches lutzes. כשו Esau veres abute avodah Esau mefarches lutzes. So über so Esau was born mit der ganze Rishus. So was hat man gewollt von Esau? So das Fuhrer Makdoshim, Esau hat nicht gedacht werden können. expected to become a Yankov. So we have to look back at Rivka Imeni and realize, at its best, Esav would have been an Esav, and Yaakov a Yaakov. All HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted from Esav, soll nicht werden Esav Verusha, und der Yaakov wird nicht gedacht werden. So we have to remember when we challenge mit unsere Kinderlich, not to expect of them what even HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't expect of them. Nur sollen sie solche sein, zu sein, Shomerei Torah und Mitzvahs, und bringen Nachas und Aviyam Shabashamayim. We should all be zoiche to the gewaltige Tfillah and Posuk of Hine Anoichi Shaleach L'chemes and Yohanuvi Lifnei Bo Yoim Hashem HaGudel V'Anoire V'Heishiv Leiv Uvois Al Bunim V'Leiv Bunim Al Avoisom V'Mheiro V'Yomeini Umen.